Bitcoin is right now creating a critical downtrend here on the price action, and while we're creating this, we're still forming these lower highs on the daily candles right now on Bitcoin. And in this exact video, I will talk about what this means for Bitcoin right now here. I will talk about the CME gap that we're currently creating, the most important resistance, the most important continuation patterns, and many more important charts we need to discuss right now here. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Yesterday, I gave a huge update on Binance and why I'm a little bit afraid of this exchange. Can we once again smash up the likes above 400? That will be absolutely incredible. So Bitcoin is right now creating a CME gap, and right now, since we're trading below it, still I will be remaining to be expecting that either at the end of today or at the beginning of the Monday, we will be trading somewhere around this price to fill it up. So expect that Bitcoin is probably going to see a small little push of about 0.3% towards the upside to 0.4% towards the upside over the course of the remaining of this weekend. So if we see a big dump towards the downside, I'm going to be taking this as a good trading opportunity to potentially be looking at the long position. Further on, we can see that Bitcoin currently on the 1 hour time frame is actually creating a gigantic downtrend, and Bitcoin is basically getting rejected by this level ever since we hit the top side right here, and we continue this downtrend, and right now still we are getting rejected by this exact same level like we were getting rejected from on the beginning of this week. So we can see that at the beginning of this week we created this pattern, and ever since we broke down here, we actually were about to be reaching our price target sitting around 26.3k here. We were just about to be hitting it, but we were only $10 off here, and right now ever since Bitcoin has been just flat. There has been no price action at all. There's been super low volume, and we're really waiting to see what the next move for Bitcoin is going to be. I mean, if I'm looking at this trend here, we are currently still hanging on support, and I won't be surprised to see at least a small little bounce towards the upside from this level. However, if we really break below this level, but more importantly, if we break below this green line of support right here, sitting around 26.2k, I personally think if we break below that level, the next target is going to be 25.6k, and of course, if we do lose that level, the next target is going to be somewhere around 24.8k. So yes, we are still trading above key support, and if we break below it, we could start to shift our bias. I mean, right now in the immediate short term, Bitcoin could be creating somewhat of a head and shoulders pattern, what could be ultimately a bearish pattern that could be sending Bitcoin downwards here. And this is playing out. We are still trading in the range, and I've been talking about this for quite a while right now here. I will really flip bullish on Bitcoin if we manage to be confirming the break above the previous range high in the market. But as long as we're not breaking above the previous range high in the market, I don't see a big reason to be starting to become super bullish on the price action of Bitcoin right now, because all what we're doing right now here is just printing another lower high on the market right now. And as long as we're not breaking this trend, I remain to be expecting that we could be continuing this downtrend that we're currently trading in. So as soon as we do flip this trend around here, that is the point where I will be expecting Bitcoin could start to create more potential upside towards higher levels. And of course, on the 12-hour time frame as well, you can clearly see it. Bitcoin is creating a downward sloping resistance line, and we really need to be breaking above this level in order to see the trend getting shifted around. Of course, we need to break this downtrend, but also where I will be closely looking at that previous range high in the market, and in this case it's sitting around 27.8k. You've, of course, if you've been following the channel, 27.8k has been a level I've been discussing so much times already here, because I see the importance and the significance of this level. As long as we're not breaking above this level, I don't see a real big reason to become super bullish on Bitcoin. And I mean, guys, yesterday I made a video about Binance, about why I doubt it. Make sure to watch it, because I personally think there are huge risks with holding your crypto on Binance, and that is why I am using BYBIT. I mean, BYBIT is the only exchange that is growing. BYBIT is the only exchange where you can use a crypto card right now here, also with crypto.com, and BYBIT also is actually using a third party to verify their proof of reserve. So if you are actually interested in trading, make sure to check it out in the link description. If you're ready to sign up an account using the link below here, you can claim a free $1,000 by only depositing $100. You can literally read the conditions to claim the airdrop. You will literally only have to sign up using that link below here, deposit $100 within 7 days, do KYC, and you can claim that free $1,000. So it's super simple, super valuable. So go to the link in the description right now to claim this insane deposit bonus. Further on, we can spot it as well in the daily time frame. Bitcoin is creating that downward sloping resist line, and I've been saying it. We need to be breaking this trend here, because yes, in the last time as well here, the point that we broke that downward sloping resist line was exactly the point where the trend really shifted around for Bitcoin, right? So we need to be breaking above this level in order to be flipping bullish. And I mean, you could also take a different approach from it, and that is of course looking at this this level right here as support, and that right now flipped into resistance. So you can clearly see previously around it acted as support, right now acting as resistance. This level looks actually quite interesting. And then the two key points where you should be looking at right now in the market is of course that 24.8k massive support on the lower side and that downward sloping resist line. And yes, we are expecting a breakout is going to be happening at some point here in the market. Maybe it's going to take another couple of weeks here, maybe it's going to take only a few days here, but definitely Bitcoin is just right now consolidating and waiting before that next move is going to be happening, and we're not quite sure which direction it's heading towards. I mean, for now on, the trend remains to be bearish. We'll remain to be in a downtrend, but as soon as we shift that trend around, we could start to be looking a little bit more excited. Because if you're looking at the bigger perspective on the 3-day time frame, for instance, you can clearly see Bitcoin is trading clearly still on an uptrend, and I actually really like this approach from Bitcoin right now. Here you can see that we created upward sloping support line. We bounced from it lately around here. So if you're looking at the trend line on the daily time frame, you can clearly see in the bear market, boom, 2 touch points, and then we zoom out. We exactly got supported here at the beginning of September, and right now we're really coming together with that potential downward sloping resist line, making and creating a gigantic breakout anytime soon for Bitcoin. So I really expect either we need to be breaking below support, or either we need to be breaking above resistance within the coming 15 days. So I am expecting a big move is really going to be happening anytime soon here. I mean, the volume has been low, Bitcoin has been boring. At the same time, Bitcoin is currently sitting around at 200 weekly EMA, the 200 weekly support. We are clearly touching it. We're clearly trading above it. And I mean, Bitcoin is still holding above this very key level of $25,000 support. I think that is the most important region. This green box right here is the most important region to be holding. And so far, we're still clearly holding above this level. So I will only become super bearish on Bitcoin once we break below $25,000. But I mean, in that case, if we break below that level, worst case scenario is really 22 to 23,000 US dollars. So I'm excited about Bitcoin for the long run. This is the time to be accumulating. This is the time to stack up your Bitcoin. But that was it for me in today's update video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.